In 1976, Mercedes Benz presented the legendarily impenetrable W123, which was followed in 1984 by the W124 that conveyed the line into the mid-90s and the landing of the round-lighted W210. Truly and profoundly, these autos are E-classes, made up of different cars, roadsters, wagons, and the odd limousine. In any case, around the time the W211H hit showrooms in 2002, the fashioners and advertisers chose that the Porsche could be additionally part and presented the four-entryway car Mercedes Benz CLS class in 2004. The E had dependably conveyed a whiff of stodginess, notwithstanding when rubbed into such noteworthy speed flatboats as the AMG Hammer of the 1980s and the Porsche created 500D of the 1990s. Presently Mercedes has parked the Porsche considerably further, with the new AMG GT 4-door replacing the most sweltering CLS models, leaving the CLS itself to involve a center domain that proposes more style and game than the E, however less of the indescribable stuff than the family estimate AMG GT. To sloppy things further, the base-level AMG GT 4-door, the GT53, and the best CLS, the Mercedes-AMG CLS53, share a powertrain that is not entirely an AMG suggestion. The 53s utilize a 429 horsepower 3.0-liter inline-six with both a twin-scroll turbocharger and an electrically determined supercharger. It additionally includes an incorporated 21 horsepower engine generator sandwiched between the motor and transmission that Mercedes calls EcoBoost and is encouraged by, and sustains, a 1.0 kWh battery. The engine consistently fires the motor after an auto stop, the electric supercharger destroys any slack at low RPM, and the turbo influences the entire thing to sing. It's a corker of a power plant, totally agreeable in activity. There's no stop, begin stagger, no sitting tight for the turbo to spool up to speed. In addition to the intrinsic adjust of the straight six implies that there's no unbecoming brutality or graininess, characteristics that have at times tormented Daimler's V6 motors. The inline-six goodness additionally applies to the 362 horsepower CLS 450, which for the most part languishes over absence of the electric supercharger. However, it has a similar EcoBoost engine and 48-volt electrical framework. Power is positively sufficient, yet the conveyance feels somewhat sluggish and dead contrasted with the immediate torque wherever that is accessible from the AMG variation. It is smooth and calm, a Beverly Hills boulevardier for 5 travelers, up from 4 in past emphasis, yet it does not have the enthusiasm and all-encompassing perfection of the CLS53. The 2 adaptations of the 6 are upheld by a 9-speed programmed. The CLS 450 is race-wheel drive as standard, and its discretionary 4MATIC all-wheel drive framework utilizes a settled 3169 front-to-race torque split. The CLS53 gets the carmaker's 4MATIC Plus framework, which offers completely factor torque conveyance. In the dealing with division, the autos feel only a smidge stiffer than their E-class partners, yet while the CLS 450 conveys the rheostatically numb controlling that has come to torment an excessive number of German cars as of late, the CLS 53 offers an astonishing measure of feel through the wheel. On twist